And get some movement, circulation through our body. So we're starting in child's pose. Beautiful way to open the shoulders. Turn your palms upward and little pinkies come to touch. Open the hands like a book, yeah, and allow the shoulders to move up towards the ceiling and the head to drop through. And the more we open up the hands, this rotation in the shoulder, good, keep breathing. And any knee, just a nice tip if you're needing some more support in your knees, just to roll a blanket, and you can have that to help. And so you still get this grounding. Do you feel that? Yeah, it's nice. So a blanket in between, especially when we're first starting class, it's a great way to start slowly. Don't need to go right to that grand finale quite yet. And just taking a few breaths, head drops, elbows up behind the ears. Feel about ready, drop the elbows down and bring the palms up above the head. Yes, I've noticed, perfect, she's been in class before. Tapping the elbows forward, letting that length through the underarm happen. Good. So, holding postures for this focused count of breath. Inhale and exhale. That's one cycle. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. Gently release the arms and come to all fours. So into tabletop. Spreading the fingers wide, knees about hip width apart. Round into the back, chin into the chest. Just find a maximum amount of lift through the mid-back and spread the wings and the shoulders. This soft movement. Forward and back. And belly can drop. Heart forward, inhale. Exhale. A few more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Long breaths. Inhale. Sit bones back, heart forward. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Good. We're starting slow this morning. It's a great morning to do that. But we're multitasking. So sit back on the heels with the fire toes. And the reason why I said slow is because I want to work on a little bit of alternate nose breath. Okay, so 2 fingers down, thumb and ring finger open. The ring finger is right hand to be consistent with the cues, because the ring finger is going to go on the left side of the nose. Inhale through the right. Close with the thumb. Exhale through the left. Make sure the shoulders relaxed. And then inhale gently through the left side. Close it up. Exhale through the right. Ready, come off your toes. Just count them out. Sit back down. Inhale through the right. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close. Exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close. Exhale through the left. Inhale again. Feel it all the way up. Right to the third eye. Close and hold. Drop your chin. Let it out through the right. Eight count breath. Inhale right. Feel it right at the third eye. Close. Out through the left. Again, another set of 8. Inhale. Hold. Let it out through the right. Good. This time 4 counts. Inhale for 4. Exhale, other side for 4. Inhale for 4. Left nostril. Seal. Out for 4. Last one for 4. Inhale. Hold. Out for 4. Good. Inhale for 4. Hold, hold, hold. Out for a long exhale. Beautiful focus, everybody. Release the hand. Palms up, torso tall. Drop the chin down towards your chest. Heavy head. Let the breath come easily, naturally. Inhale, chin to the right. Exhale to the left. Just flow with that. Inhale right. Exhale left. Last time. Inhale right. Exhale left. Great. Alright, open the eyes if they're closed. Give the shoulders a little roll up and back. Good. And then the other direction. And then shake out the arms. Good. Giving the palms and the wrists ready for down dog. Give your wrists a little squeeze each side. Good. And interlace. Just do a little kind of wave. Right? All the fun basics. And then maybe just a circle. Alright. So right to the webbing when we plant our hands. And I like it a little wider than the shoulder. You see sometimes narrow, but we want wide so that the heart can move forward and out, and the broadness of the shoulders. So I am pretty broad in my shoulders, so I tend to go right to the edges of my mat, the width of the mat. Good. To the webbing, spread it out so you have the inner edge of the hand, which tends to lift up. This is very, very common where we're just using the outer finger. So index finger spreads out, push into the hands, tuck the toes under, spread the back heart forward. Now just hover the knees. Good. And feel the sit bones move back and the heart forward. Good. So you're already ready just to set yourself up for a really fine back when you come up to straight legs. Good, good. So feel all that space, go slow, all those transitions. Ooh. And yeah, when we're mindful, it's so different. All the meaning with each subtle movement, helpful. And that's where the interoception comes, that inner awareness, that inner eye, where you can see the sensations, feel the sensations throughout the whole body. Good. And just play. It's fine to kind of bend the knees and just rock the hips. Give it some organic movements. That's what I've been doing lately. More expression, different lines. Good. Yeah. All right, so combination. Hands coming in, feet coming up, and into a bent knee, forward fold. Grabbing the elbows and just letting that rock from side to side. Shaking the head out, feeling the rocking of the weight right and left through the feet, forward and back even. Release the arms and start a little percussion on your body. Good. Still letting that head hang. Letting that head hang. Good. Give me your assistance. And then the last little bit of walk the hands to each side. So right or left, doesn't matter which side you want to start first. Off to the side. A little pressure into the hands if you can reach the floor. Back to center, other side. Good, back to center. And roll yourself up. Little support, coming hands to knees, inhale. Exhale, come to stand. Nice bounce. Give the hips some mobility. Rounding it out, bending the knees. So nice having a mirror. Yeah. It's like, how's my posture? All right. Bring it all together. Doesn't need to come toe to toe, but if that feels correct for you, you can hang out with the toes slightly touching and the heels definitely apart a bit. Lean back. Get the sit bones to move back. Natural curve. Find your ribs in, your heart, so you still have these natural curves in your body. Bring the hands up, inside out, push. Make sure the weight, you feel the weight evenly through the feet. Exhale, over to the right side, interlace the fingers, pushing up. You're focusing on that left hand. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side, right palm extending up. Good, inhale, come back up. Exhale, bring the right elbow behind the head. So this might be just enough where your elbow is connected behind the head and you're holding it there. But if it feels correct and you might be able to grab the fingers. If not, no worries. How does it look for you?
I think this hand I can, the other way I can't.
Oh wow, yep. Yep, that's quite common to have that stiffness in the right arm. So we're on that left side, so it tends to be a little bit easier where it does connect. In fact, let's do this. Let's go and do the other side. Good. And then come back. So this is just this movement without a lot of fussing, you know? Just this movement back and forth. Don't forget to breathe. Your own rhythm, playing with the rotation of the shoulders. Nice. Good. All right, so now that the left elbow is up behind the head, give it that extra pull upward. Good. Woo. Different sensations you think each side. You could acknowledge that. So, oh wow. This is my side that I injured, so it's a little more sensitive. Just noticing these things about your body. It's internal awareness and sensitivity, growing your sensitivity so that, yeah, so eventually, you know, you're really fine-tuned emotionally. Let's take this hand back and reach back. That you know what you want and you know what you don't want. Because that's key. If you're into following the law of attraction and how, let's go ahead and forward fold, and how that relates to your internal frequency. So when we ask the right questions, we'll get the right answers, or we'll connect to our answers. But if we don't know what the questions are, it doesn't happen, right? So that's where full circle, we're coming right back into our body so that we can be sensitive enough and aware enough to know what we like and what we don't like. Because that's where the questions and the inquiry about self-awareness happens, if that makes sense. Yeah, sort of, kind of. All right, go ahead. If you're able, go ahead and interlace so we're in a forward fold with the arms behind us. Now just take your fingertips to touch, interlace the fingers, and then continue to lift up and stretch that out. So on that deep level, that's how yoga helps us, you know? Because I remember when I was a teenager, and I'd go to a restaurant and I would have no clue of like what I liked. You know, there was that point in my life where I'm like, I don't know, what are you having? I'll have what you're having, you know? Go ahead and release your hands. Bring them down to the ground. So yeah, my yoga practice helped me figure it out. Walk your hands forward and come into your down dog again. Right hand, left ankle, once you connect it to the legs. See if that works for you. Good. You can always adjust the feet. They can come up a little bit closer if you need to. Yeah. That's it. And then stabilizing through the legs. This is a great assist where just a little bit of shoulder pressing under and then the left hand on the rib cage. Good. Keep breathing. Moving that head and that shoulder. Can I adjust here? Let's try just a little bit. Okay. Oh, she's right there. It's like Laura finds the edges of her place. Yeah, so I know that. Now release right arm, comes forward and let it just hover. See if you can hover that right arm up off the mat. Yep. Forward, letting the length through the chest. And then stabilize. It's okay to bend this a little bit, I think. Bending that right knee slightly. No, okay. And then you're so strong in your core. See if you can release that left foot.
Where?
Straight back. Yeah, that's a good point. Like where? Where do you want it? Yes. That's it. And so feel the heart lift. Good. Last little breath. Nice.
Unstable.
Yeah, that's all right. That's why we call it practice. Yeah. That's why we call it practice. Good. And then gently release, and let's take a break. Sit into child's pose, and know that you can have your blanket. Just on your knees. Good. Walk your hands forward. Big sigh. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Again, inhale, nose. Let it out through the mouth. Great. Let's give the body some soothing movements before we do that other twist. So we already been here with cat-cow, you might want to try this barrel roll where you go off to the one side. For me right now it's the left side, left rib cage, inhale up to center, exhale down. That's an option. You can also play with this, forward and back with the heart and the hips moving back and the heart. And again, either one of those two, you would have to switch and do the other direction. So take a few moments and just connect to what your movements are. Lingering in spots that might need it. Thinking about the space of the spine, heart forward, broad chest, sit bones back. Long inhale and exhale, about 4 counts. Oh, this one's great too. So this is how you start a home practice. You can spend 5-10 minutes just playing with your spine all on your own. You don't even need me. You know? Like, well, that's why home practice, I think, is going to be just such an amazing tool. I mean, you can have me on your TV, right? What you doing right now? Oh, good. All right. Big sigh. Inhale, nose. Let it all out. New breath. Inhale, nose. Tuck the toes under. Find that space through your gradual transition to your down dog on your exhale. Good. Adjust the feet to how you need it. Now we have the other arm, left arm to right ankle. Push evenly down through the heels and underneath that right arm, you're peeking. Good. Excellent. And see. Oh, she's sweating. You're sweating over here. Good. Yeah, I did. Yeah, she wanted a towel.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're not. Almost. Sweaty hands.
Ah, that's what it is. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you want it underneath your hands? Yeah, that will be nice. Oh, good trick. Good trick. Okay,
All right.
so
much better.
all right. Good. And this side is so connected to that edge, your perfect edge. So when you're adjusting, when you're doing hands-on adjusting, you can sense when the edge is there. So you don't pull that edge any farther than necessary because it doesn't need to go anywhere. It's right there where it's supposed to be. So inhale, exhale. There was a little bit, tiny bit of movement, and then it stops. And that's where you stop when you're adjusting. Do the head thing, maybe a little bit of turn the head underneath. Yeah, does that feel better?
Yes.
Kind of the line starts following suit. Good. Don't forget to breathe. And this is challenging. This is our challenging part. Go ahead and take that left arm off to the left corner of the mat. Let it hover when you're ready. Yep. Left, 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 lifting. Oh, so much better this with the heart moving forward because it's this middle part of your back. I love teachers teaching me because I can't see myself when I'm yeah, isn't that I know you're thinking there like, oh, that's true. That's it. That's it. Good. And then that evenness of the weight. So not all the weight's dumping into that right shoulder, which can be really straining. And so that's all it is. You can take a break. Take a break. Yeah. Good, good, good. Walking forward. Nice, yeah. Excellent. All right, we're probably ready for a little bit of hip opening. This class is just gradually slow paced. I love that. It's more mindful than a fast flowing class. All right, so when you're ready, back to all fours. We're going to take a little bit of hip opening. Right side first. Circle out the right hip. Inhale, lift. Exhale, drop. So even I've been watching or observing my videos of myself, and the mid-back is always where I'm like, God, I need to extend my heart forward and open up into my chest. And why do you think that is because we're always on our computers, we're always on our phones, we're looking down, so there's this constant rounding of that upper back. So being able to focus on spreading out the scapula, broadening, and then lifting through the chest is just standing straight up. I mean, how powerful is that? It elevates our mood, first of all. We feel better. So, yeah. So in our yoga, it's the same thing. Broad, open heart. Little movements. Straighten and bend. Inhale. Exhale. Doesn't have to be all this fancy yoga stuff. It's just this internal kind of exploration where you're, what do they call it, somatics? Somatic experience. You can walk your torso over to that left side, still a little bit of pressure into that front leg, front foot, right hip's pulling back. It looks like I'm adding a little caveat here with the right hand on the knee, on that inner edge. Give it a little pressure, resistance. Starting to open new lines through the right side, rib cage. Good. Come back to that inner line of the right foot. And then half monkey pose. Okay, we all have just a single mat. Quick way to do it is just to fold the mat over. Or you can use your blanket if you need a little bit more padding. Good, and then frame that front foot, take that right hip back, utilizing the mirror, which is very helpful. Right hip back, down, are you okay? I'm in perfect view. Heart lifts, inhale, and then melt yourself forward. So the foot can stay flat on the mat, it can flex. Or it can even turn to the side where your foot's coming up. So it's part of your own experience, your own exploration. I can't stress that enough. It's not my yoga, it's your yoga. And blocks. If you're at home and you need to set yourself up a little bit with your blocks, yeah, nice reminder. You would play with the heart, inhale out and up, and then exhale, let it melt a little bit. And maybe again, inhale, let it lift. Exhale, let it melt. All right. Out right. Press into that front foot. I'm going to tuck the back toe under. So if it does not fit with that right hand over the knee, don't worry. You can just take it into the inside and then gradually take that foot back to your down dog. Good. If you need a break, you rest. You sit back and you rest. You can support your head on double fist or a block. You know, I want to make yoga accessible to a lot of people, not just the flexi people. So this is how you modify a vinyasa flow class. You take it slow and you use your props. Good. Anytime you're in your down dog and you need to rest, you just bring your knees down. All right, we're ready for the other side. Yeah, you're resting. Take your time. Oh yeah, oh I forgot this one, yeah. This is so fun. I mean, all fours, tabletop, there's so much you could do. C-curve, so left shoulder to that hip. So the left hip rolls up towards the shoulder. So you're like this big C and your chin over towards the left.